crying little.
What's going on today, YouTube? It's been a minute. Back at y'all with another video. I'm sure you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I did just rotate my tires. This is the first rotation on these tires. I've had them for a bit. Well, actually, I meant to say I haven't had them for a bit. I've only had them since like May. So I want to get the best life out of these tires that I can get, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep the rotations up. I got a little behind on the rotations, but I'm trying to keep it up. But that's not what this video is about. All right. What this video is about is I got a little mod for the Cummins, and I'm curious to see how it's gonna work. Okay, I went ahead and bought a QUADZILLA boost fooler. All right, somebody a while ago mentioned it to me, and they were like, "You should get it. It works pretty good." I said, "All right, I'll check it out." I did a little research, and I'm gonna see if it's worth it. Okay, it's a $50 part. It's like 60 bucks or 55. All right, it's a part, and supposedly you're supposed to get a increase of boost, and you will not get a overboost code on your engine, your PCM. I don't get that regard right now anyways, but I am curious to see if my boost will go up. Now, it does state on the instruction placard or card, whatever, it does state that pretty much the second gen 24 valve will see the best results from the product. Don't know why they said it, whatever. All right, real quick, if you're looking at my shirt, this is not the color of my shirt. This is sweat, okay, because it's not hot, but it is really humid. And also, I don't know if you hear it or see it, but behind me, it's hard to tell right now, but it's about to come down with some rain. So this is a 5-minute install. Once I put it on, we're gonna take it for a test drive, test it out, check the boost, see if anything noticeable is going on, and then I'll let you guys know my honest opinion about it. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. This is it, the QUADZILLA boost fooler. Apparently boost foolers is where it's at. They even sent me a cool little sticker. So pretty much all you're gonna do is get down in here. Wow, that's really dark, my bad. Anyways, my map sensor is connected to the bottom of my intake horn. All you're gonna do is unplug the map sensor, and you're gonna plug the original harness for the map sensor. You're gonna plug it into this gray piece, and then this piece is gonna plug into the actual sensor that is mounted onto the intake horn. All right, I'm gonna get y'all set up. I'm gonna do this real quick. This is a super simple mod, so this is not gonna be long or nothing, okay? Alright guys, so I went ahead and unplugged the map sensor from the map sensor, or the map sensor plug from the actual map sensor. Alright, so it says the plug is pretty simple. Y'all ready for this? I don't think you guys are ready for this. This is extremely simple, okay? I'm trying to work too against the lightning and thunder. Okay, this side is in, so now come down here and plug her up. That's it. Yo, like that was it. Okay, so as y'all can see, that is a extremely simple and extremely easy mod to do to the truck. I'm actually really curious about it because I kind of find it a little hard that a little $50–$60 part can do something like this, but I might be proven wrong, and if I am, I'm happy because, you know, more boost, more power. So real quick on my phone here, I got pretty much, I wasn't able to tell y'all earlier some of the benefits of running. So it says here the benefits are going to be increased boost, increased horsepower, lower EGTs, and it's an easy plug and play installation. That last one I can 100% testify to. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, put all my stuff away, close my garage, we're gonna get in the truck, we're gonna hit the road, and we're gonna test this out and see what this thing is made of. All right. Just a little quick side note, I'm not gonna lie, I put some wear on these tires. These are my back tires. I was kind of expecting them to hold up a little better. These were the fronts. They look brand new still. Interesting. I gotta add some air to the front, get these up to, what was I running at, 60? I think it was 65 PSI. Yeah, well, I think it was either 60 or 62. I don't remember. I'll check it though. Alright you guys, so I'm trying to get the lighting. This camera is horrible when it comes to lighting. I apologize if it looks really dark on the camera, but pretty much, so we went ahead, I cranked her up. We have no check engine lights. Real quick though, before I go any further, if you guys do, I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed my previous videos, thank you guys so much that have been giving me the likes and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it, and I notice you guys. Thank you guys so much. We got a lot of good content coming to the channel within the next several months, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this girl on a spin, okay? All right, so my boost gauge is in the middle. So it doesn't go up unless it's on demand, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and take it for a spin. All right. Sorry for the wind noise. Y'all can hear. Just driving out my neighborhood. So far, boost isn't really moving yet because it don't move unless I get up on it. Even Mini-Max is reading 0 boost right now. As soon as I get onto this street right here, well, I ain't gonna, yeah, fuck it, I'll open her up. Oh, and we got the tires wet, boys. Uh-oh. All right, I'm gonna give this car some time to pass. Oh, there's another one coming. Damn. Holy shit. All right. Hey, like I said before, I apologize for the wind. I got the windows down so that way the lighting will be good. So if the volume's turned up, I apologize for it. Or yeah, if it sounds loud. All right, this time that top number, that's gonna be the boost on the Mini-Max, all right? That number 2, that's 2 PSI boost right now. Oh shit! Damn! All right, okay. Oh shit! We got something going, boys. Oh man! All right, let me slow down some. This is a nice stretch right here. I'm gonna do one from a stop. All right. Woo! Got a little adrenaline kicking in. Okay. So we're gonna look at, traditionally before, I've never went over 35 PSI boost. Okay, oh man. All right, I've never went over 35 PSI boost. This is a rolling start. That's quick. That's quick. That's good. Wow. Holy shit. All right. I'm gonna go. Oh, it's starting to rain. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get off now and then get back to the house and then we'll wrap this video up. All right. Oh man, that's bright. All right. So I got back to the house. I'm just letting her idle a little bit just to kind of cool down. I don't want to just shut her off after doing the pools like that. So I don't know if y'all can see it back there, but it looks like it does something. It definitely spools up a little bit faster. Definitely can tell. I definitely can tell that. Heck yeah. Tow mirror is still working good. Whew. I guess we broke these back tires in good. Yeah. All right. So you guys, I know that first things first, I don't have a lightning. I don't have a camera mount or anything like that yet. I have it for my GoPro, but I like to use this camera because the lighting is not the best, but it's better than the GoPro's lighting. If you guys have a GoPro, you guys know GoPros have horrible lighting because they don't have like auto whatever it is to adjust. Not bad. I think it's a nice mod. Do you need to rush out and go get it right now? No, it's not like that. Are you gonna get crazy boosts and be spooling up like you got compounds or 300 or 400 Borg Warner? No, absolutely not. This is just a little plug and play module device you put in, so that way you can get. Let me stand over here because it's starting to drizzle. You plug it in so you can get a little bit more boost, a little bit more, a little spool up better. Like I said, the paper did state if you got a second gen 24 valve that you would see the best one, okay, or the best improvement. I'm assuming because you guys have wastegates, okay, manual adjusting wastegates. All right, after I think the third gen they did automatic electronic wastegate, and then these ones, close that. These ones, they have a completely different, the VGT HE 351 turbo. So, and you guys know that this turbo is not going to be in here forever. Trust me, it's not. I've been doing a lot of research on turbos. I've been doing a lot of research on injectors and tuning. So I got a lot of stuff left for the truck. Please don't sleep on me. All right, for those of y'all that were following me day one, all right, I told y'all don't sleep on me from the beginning, because at any minute I can drop it. Okay. Honestly, I've been busy. I haven't really had a lot of time to be dropping the videos, 2-3 videos a week like I used to. But I'm trying to get back into that. Okay, so I'm gonna come at y'all with another video, hopefully tomorrow, if not the next day. Okay, today is Wednesday, so yeah, that's it. Really, definitely. All my new subscribers. Oh my goodness, we jumped up from, I think it was like we hit 1,600 about 2 weeks ago. We're at over 1,750. We hit 1,700 last week, and now we're almost halfway through 1,700 subscribers, or 1,750. Okay. Thank you guys. For everybody who's tuned in, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for viewing my content. I get messages all the time, people thanking me for videos, say they're awesome, say my truck's badass. I've had a couple Marines that I work with, or that work where I work, they came up to me and said, I saw your videos online. Do you drive that white mega cab out there? I'm like, yeah, that's me. It ain't too many black people, driving a lifted mega cab Cummins. So, I don't know, man. Words can't describe how I feel about it. So, yeah, that's it, really, though. That's definitely it. Do I recommend it? Yes, I recommend the QUADZILLA boost fooler, ATS boost fooler. I recommend it. Like I said, just think about what I said. It's not going to give you crazy boosts. It's nothing like that, but it is something good to have. I know a couple other dudes on their channels that at the second gen 24 valves, they run the boost foolers, and they say they love them. So check it out, okay? If you guys want, actually I'll do it. I'll leave a link below. It's an Amazon link for the boost fooler. You guys can click on there and check it out and read on about it if you want to. There's not a whole lot of videos out on 6.7s for boost foolers. Not sure if it's because it's not efficient, doesn't work, don't need it. I don't know. But I turned on my defueling. So on my Mini Max, I turned on my defueling for my turbo. All right, so I set it to 40 psi. So at 40 psi, it cuts it off. The Mini Max, for some reason, it topped out at 25 psi, which I never saw before, because it used to go up to 32, which is kind of weird. So it makes me wonder if I got a boost leak somewhere. My boost gauge, though, it went up to 34 psi. Okay, so, but it spooled up kind of quick. I feel like I can tell a little bit of the difference. Just a little quicker spool up. Nothing crazy though. So you guys know me. You guys know when I put parts on my truck, I do reviews on them. I try to be as honest, as unbiased as possible. I don't want to fool you guys into buying junk or something you don't need for your truck, especially if I put it on and I don't get the results I'm looking for and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end it there. Until next time, remember, you guys, smash that like button, please. That like button helps out so much. I have not had a video with over 1,000 likes yet, and hey, if this can be the first video, let's do it, man. Let's do it. I want to get a video with over 1,000 likes, and you guys can make it happen. So if you truly enjoyed this content, thank you guys for sticking to the end. Until next time, peace out, be safe, God bless.